Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So today we're going to start with grade 6 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6. Click on view all lessons and we're working on chapter 4, that is integers. Got it? And the topic we're going to start with is absolute value and opposite integers. So the lesson is absolute values and opposite integers. So please make sure you have your and notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important points and the definitions. Got it? So I'm going to write first we are going to start with the definitions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important points and definitions as well. Got it? Okay. So let's start with absolute values and opposite integers. So I'm going to write the definition of the absolute values. So just note down the definitions. Okay. So absolute value is absolute values of a number. Absolute value of a number is its distance from 0. Got it? And it is a positive value. Got it? So that means the absolute value of every number is a positive value. Got it? Negative numbers are not the absolute values. Absolute values are all the positive values. Got it? So let's start with an example. For example, we have what is absolute value of negative 58. So the absolute value of negative 58 is absolute values are positive values, so it would be 58. Got it? And if it's a positive number, like for example, what is absolute value of 43? It is 43. Got it? Absolute value of 43 is 43. In negative value, it would be positive. That means all the absolute values are always the positive numbers. Got it? Okay, then we have opposite number. What is opposite of negative 6? That means that is the distance of the number on the other side of the 0. Opposite value of what is opposite of negative 6? The opposite of negative 6 is positive 6. Got it? The opposite of a negative number is always a positive number, and opposite of a positive number is always a negative number. Got it? Like for example, if you have another example, what is the opposite of 12? So it would be then negative 12. Got it? So opposite means if it's a negative value, then opposite is positive. And if it is a positive value, then the opposite is negative. Got it? Please use the live chat option. And if you have any problem, write your question in the live chat option. And if you know the answers, write your answers in the chat box. Your participation is highly appreciated. Got it? So on the top right corner, we have a test button. Let's just start with the test. Also, one more thing, the sign of the absolute values are like this, like absolute values. If this something is written like this, these two lines uh, represents the absolute value. Got it? Do not confuse when you see the number written like this. That means you need to find the absolute value of negative 43, and we know that the absolute values are always positive, so it would be then 43. Got it? So these lines means it is the absolute value of negative 43. Got it? Okay, let's start with a test. So the first question on the test is, excuse me. Okay, what? Sorry. Okay, what is? See, the very first question. What is? That means you have to find the absolute value of 3. Got it? We know that the absolute value of every number is positive, so the answer is 3. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. If you know the answers, please use the live chat option. Write the answers in the live chat. If you have any problem, write the question here. I'll answer your question. Okay, what is opposite of 91? Opposite of 91 is negative 91. Got it? Opposite of a positive number is a negative number, and opposite of a negative number is a positive number. Got it? Here is grade 6. Then click on view all lessons. We are on chapter 4 integers, and the topic we are working on is um, absolute values and opposite integers. Okay, we are on the test. Okay, that's the first one. What is absolute value of 3? So we know that the absolute value of 3 is 3. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. What is the opposite of 91? It is negative 91. Got it? Okay, what is opposite of negative 98? Do you know the answer? Please write the answer in the chat box. Your participation is highly appreciated. Opposite of negative 98 is opposite of negative 98 is 98. Very good. It is 98. Okay, what is the opposite of negative 34? Opposite of negative 34 is 34. Very good. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. What is absolute value of 44? Is it negative 44 or 44? Yes, 44. So keep this very important point in your mind. Absolute values are always the positive values. Got it? And opposite number means if the number is positive, the answer is the opposite of the number is negative. And if the number is negative, then opposite of of the number is positive. Got it? So what is the opposite of 58? Yes, it is negative 58. Oh, very good. Okay, I'm moving. You can complete the test by yourself later today. If you have any problem with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So, we're going to start with integers on the number lines. So, let me explain. Integers on the number line. Let me write down the lesson name. Integers on number line. So, number line is just a way to represent the integers. Got it? So, on the number line, you have, because integers are the positive and the negative numbers, so the number line sometime represents only the positive number depending on the question, and sometime it represents the negative number only. It depends on the question. So let's start with an example. You are given with 0, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the missing number. You have to find the missing number on the number line. So see, the numbers are increasing by 1 each time. Got it? So that means the next one is 5 plus 1. The next number is, that means the next one is 6. Got it? Because they are increasing by 1. So when you keep them, that means the next number is 5 plus 1 is 6. So the missing number is 6. Yes, very good. Okay, the next one is type the missing number. -9, -8, -7, -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, the missing number, and 0. So which number is missing? Which number is in between 0 and -2? The number that is in between 0 and 2 is a 1, and you are on the negative side, so answer must have a negative sign, so it would be then -1. Got it? So let's start with the test questions. Okay, what is the missing number? That is exactly the same we are doing on the test question. So on the tutorial, so which number is in between 0 and -2? Yes, it is -1. Very good, Nancy, staff, and soil. It is -1. Very good. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is in between -2 and -4? Which number is in between -2 and -4? Yes, it is -3. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, type the missing number. Um, the number that is missing is in between 3 and 5. So which number is in between 3 and 5? The numbers are increasing by 1. So you need to add 1 to the previous one. So 3 plus 1 is 4. That means the missing number is 4. Very good. So the missing number is 4. Okay, type the missing number. So you are given the last number is 4 on the number line. So which number is next to 4? 5. Very good. So the correct option is 5. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is in between -4 and -6? Yes, -5. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is next to 6? Right after 6, you have 7. So, very good. 7 is the correct option and click on the OK button. Type the missing number. Which number is next to -5? It would be -6. Very good. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is in between 0 and 2? Yes, it is 1. Very good. Type the missing number. So the missing number is in between 1 and 3. So which number is in between 1 and 3? 2. Very good. Okay, type the missing number. So the missing number is in between -3 and -5. So which number is in between 3 and 5? It is -4. Got it? You're on the negative sign, so answer must have a negative sign. So it would be -4. Very good. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is between 1 and -1? 0. Got it? 0 is neither positive nor negative. So 0 is in between 1 and -1. Very good. Okay, type the missing number. So the missing number is 3. 2 and between 2 and 4 in between 2 and 4 you have the number 3. Very good. Type the missing number. Which number is right after -6 and -7? Very good. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, type the missing number. Which number is missing from in between -1 and -3? It would be -2. Got it? Type the missing number. Which number is in between -7 and -9? -8. Very good. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm just moving on to the next topic. If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? And also, please make sure before the next session, complete all the tests for the topics we did in the session. Got it? The next topic is graph integer on horizontal and vertical number lines. Got it? So you are given with a number, you have to graph the number on the number line. Let's start with an example. Let me write the lesson name on the board. Graph integers on horizontal and vertical number line. You can find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to scroll down to grade 6 maths, and we are working on chapter 4, that is integers, and the topic is graph integers on horizontal and vertical number lines. Got it? For example, you have to graph -1. So just make a number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, and -4. You have to represent that -1 on the number line. So just do this. The point that is highlighted on the number line means that is the graph for -1. Here you have -1, and what you did, you make the point on the -1. That means this is the graph for the -1. Got it? The next one is graph 5 on number line. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2. So you have to graph 5. So look at the 5. Here is the 5 on the number line. Just make a point on the number line. Got it? Okay, let's start with the test. On the top right corner, we have a test button. Let's start with the test. Okay, graph -5 on the number line. So you are given with two of the graphs. So which of the graph is the correct one for -4? The first one or the second one? Which graph is for -4? The second one. Very good. Because the first one represents the graph for -1. But we have to look for the graph that represents -4. So second one, here you have on the number line, you have -4. Got it? So second one is the correct option. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph -5 on the number line. So which one is the graph that represents -5? The first one or the second one? The first one. See, the first one represents -5 and the second one represents -4. So we need to look for the graph that represents -5. So the first one is the correct one. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph 1 on the number line. So which graph represents 1? The first one or the second one? The first graph. Ah, yes, you are smart. Very good. Okay, the first graph represents -4. The second one represents 1. So that means the second one is the correct option. Got it? You all are very smart. Don't worry. Okay, graph 5 on the number line. So which graph represents the number 5? The first one represents -4. And the second graph represents 5. Very good. So second one is the correct option. Got it? Okay, graph 0 on the number line. Is it the first one or the second one? Which graph represents 0, the first one or the second one? The first one? No, how? The first one, see, here is negative 4. The first one represents negative 4. You have to look the one that represents 0. So here is the 0. This one represents a 0. Got it? So the correct option is the second one. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph 2 on the number line. So which option is the correct one, first one or the second one? The second one, because the first one represents negative 4. Here you can see here you have 2. So that means select the second option is the correct one. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Just write the answer once for every question. Got it? Okay, graph 4 on the number line. So which graph represents 4? The first one or the second one? The first one represents negative 4, but we are looking for the graph that represents 4. So second one is the correct option because it represents the positive 4. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph negative 1 on the number line. So which is the graph that represents negative 1? Yes, the second one represents negative 1. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph 0 on the number line. So which option is the correct one? Which graph represents 0? The second one. Here you have 0. Got it? Okay, graph negative 3 on the number line. So which graph represents negative 3 on the number line? At the second one. Very good. Here you have negative 3 on the number line. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, graph 5 on the number line. So which graph represents 5? The first one or the second one? Yes, it is the second one that represents 5. Got it? So we have completed the topic. Let me just move on to the next topic. The next topic is compare and order integers. Let me write down the topic name. You have to basically compare two numbers, which one is greater and which one is smaller. Compare and order integers. So let's start with examples. Okay, which word makes the statement true? 4 and negative 1. So which one is greater? 4 is greater or negative 1 is greater? Which sign you have to put there, greater or less? 4 is greater than negative 1 or less than negative 1? 4 is greater than negative 1 or less than negative 1? 4 is greater than negative 1. Keep very important in your point in your mind. Positive numbers are always greater than the negative numbers. Got it? So four positive numbers are always greater than the negative numbers. Got it? So that means 4 is a greater number. So 4 is greater than negative 1. Got it? Okay, the next one is a negative 4 and negative 2. So negative 4 is greater than negative 2 or less than negative 2. What about negative 4 and negative 2? With negative 4 is greater than negative 2? Oh, yes, less than. As you are moving far from 0, no, 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 Nancy, negative 4 is smaller than negative 2. As you are moving far from 0 on the negative side, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Got it? So negative 4 is less than negative 2. Got it now? Because when you place both the numbers on the number line, here you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look, a negative 2 is near to 0, but negative 4 is farther from 0. That means the one that is farther from 0 are smaller to the one that is near to 0. So negative 4 is less than negative 2. Got it now? Yes, it is less than. Okay, on the top right corner we have a test button. Let's just start with the test. That is the one. Compare and order integers. Okay, let's start with the test. Okay, keep going. Okay, which words makes the statement true? 0 is greater than 1 or less than 1? 0 is 0 is less than 1. Got it? Because on the positive side, as you are moving far from 0, the numbers are getting larger and larger. Got it? So 0 is less than 1. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is which words makes the statement true? Negative 3 is and negative 1. So negative 3 is greater than negative 1 or less than negative 1. Negative 3 is, again look, negative 3 is farther than negative 1 on the number line, isn't it? So negative 3 is less than negative 1. Got it? Very good. Okay, which words make the statement true? Negative 3 and 3. Negative 3 is less than 3 or greater than 3? Negative 3 is less than negative 3. Negative numbers are always smaller than the positive numbers. Got it? So negative 3 is less than 3. Greater? No, negative 3 is smaller than negative 3. Got it? Okay, which words makes the statement true? Negative 3 and negative 2. So negative 3 is greater than negative 2 or less than negative 2? See on the number line, negative 3 is farther from negative 2. Yes, that means negative 3 is less than negative 2. Got it? As you are moving far from 0 on the negative side, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Got it? Okay, what about negative 2 and negative 1? So negative 2 is greater than negative 1 or smaller than negative 1? Less than. Yes, negative 2 is less than negative 1. Very good. Okay, which words makes the statement true? 3 is greater than negative 1 or smaller than negative 1? 3 is a positive number, and positive numbers are always greater than the negative numbers. So 3 is greater than negative 1. Got it? Very good. Okay, which words makes the statement true? Negative 5 and negative 3. Yes, negative 5 is less than negative 3. Got it? Okay, which words makes the statement true? Negative 4 and negative 3. Negative 4 is less than negative 3 or greater than negative 3? Very good. Negative. No, Nancy, negative 4 is smaller than negative 3, not greater. On the negative side, as you are moving far from 0, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. So the negative 4 is farther than negative 3 from 0. That means the negative 4 is less than negative 3. Got it? Okay, which words makes the statement true? 2 is greater than 0 or less than 0? 2 is greater than 0. Got it? Okay, what about 4 and negative 1? So 4 is greater than negative 1 or less than negative 1? 4 is greater because 4 is a positive numbers and positive numbers are always greater than the negative numbers. Got it? Okay. Which words makes the statement true? Negative 5 and negative 4. Hold on. Nancy have to answer only. Nancy, negative 5 is greater than negative 4 or less than negative 4? Hold on. Only Nancy have to answer the question. Negative 5 is greater than negative 4 or less than negative 4, Nancy? Negative 5 is greater than negative 4. How? Negative 5 is less than negative 4. Just listen to me carefully. Just listen to me carefully. How? Let me explain. You are confused between these numbers. Just 1 minute. Let me explain. Yes, less. But how? Let me just explain. Just listen to me carefully. Okay, here is the number line. Here you have 0. Here you have all positive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then here you have all negative numbers. Negative 1, negative 2. Yes, it is less. Let's see how. Negative 4 and negative 5. Okay, on the positive side, each next number is greater than the previous one. Like in the counting, right after 5, you have 6. So 6 is greater than 5, isn't it? Then you have 7. 7 is greater than 6. But at this side, as you are moving far from 0, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like negative 2, negative 2 is less than negative 1. Then you have negative 3. Negative 3 is less than negative 2. Now the next number right after negative 5 is negative 6. So negative 6 is less than negative 5. Keep this very important point in your mind. As you are moving far from 0, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Got it? So the one we are doing, negative 5, is less than negative 4. Got it now? Yes. Okay, it's okay if you said the less for the first time, it's okay. Which words makes the statement true? Negative 1 is greater than 0 or less than 0? Negative 1 is greater than 0 or less than 0? Negative 1 is less than 0 because all the negative numbers are smaller than 0. Got it? Yes, very good stuff. It is 0. It is less. Okay, the next one is, which words makes the statement true? 5 and negative 2. 5 is less than negative 2 or greater than negative 2? 5 is greater than negative 2 because positive numbers are always greater than the negative numbers. Got it? Which words makes the statement true? 1 is greater than 2 or less than 2? 1 is less than 2. Got it? Yes, it is less than. Very good. Negative 2 is less than 0 or greater than 0? Negative 2 is, how negative 2 is greater than 0, Nancy? Please explain. I am repeating the sentence again and again. Negative numbers are always smaller than 0. Then how negative 2 is greater than 0? Please explain. Yes, it is less. Please wait for the question, understand the question, and then answer. Got it? Negative 2 is less than 0. Okay, the next one is, which words makes the statement true? Negative 3 is less than 2 or greater than 2? Yes, the negative 3 is less than 2. Yes, on the negative side, the negative numbers are always smaller than the positive numbers. Very good. Okay, which words makes the statement true? Negative 5 and negative 2. So negative 5 is less than negative 2 or greater than negative 2? Negative 5 is less than negative 2. Very good. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So that's all for today. We have completed 4 of the topics today. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the tests for the topics. We did absolute value and opposite integers. Then we did integers on number line. Then graph integers on horizontal and vertical number lines. And then compare and order integers. That's chapter 4 on grade 6 maths. Got it? So, if you find the video helpful for you, just click on the like button right below the video. Got it? One more thing, if please spare some time and go write a review on A plus students Facebook page. Got it? That would be very helpful for me. And thank you for participating. Your participation is highly appreciated. Thank you very much. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Bye.